Yeah, yes sir. You and I listen to the smooth grooves of Carolina Slimm. Boy, let's go. I'm finna take off on these niggas for real, ain't no more second guessing. Time been wasted and niggas been out here contemplating about which way to go. Oh yeah, I'm going up. I'm never staying down, I'm never being stuck. You see the music, the messages, and the melody. Put you in places on stages that someone never see. I'm ducking felonies, I'm ducking fuck niggas. I'm in the studio whipping up with some dope niggas. We mixing package the rapping and then it's straight to you. Then hit the scene with that bag, you know how players do. This one goes out to my niggas that's out your rap hustling. Just keep your eye on the prize, don't let it stop now.
I woke up on a different type of vibe. Like what a day it is to feel fly. I put on my attire, hit the gas to boost up my high. I guess it's time for me to take a ride. Southeast side, this young quarter piece acting shy. I'm like, sweet, okay, you outside. Listen, I got you covered, this whatever. That's on my tab today, I'm trying to push my love inside of you tonight. Okay, that's a bit. We left, but later on we met. We crept, I clutch, she got that water. The boo-boo head fire. Oh me, oh my, her tricks ain't for kids. Shout out to whoever taught her. I'm splashing in the water.
When we step out, dripping like a faucet, we so fly. Bitches run up on us, we them guys. Been in corners, bossing, we so high. It's so right.
Yeah, been in corners like we're supposed to do.
It's so right.
Yeah, and we standing on the top looking over you.
It's so
Ain't got no time for
right.
that sucker shit. See me, I'm on the grind, I'm out here getting rich. I got my tunnel vision on, ain't got no time to miss. Unless it's with a real bad chick, tryna stack up dividends. Ain't got no time to lay ride on niggas tryna get down. I'm looking for a handout, I'm moving on up. Jefferson, when I step out, I'm clean as fuck. Foreigns, I'm pulling up. A fly fat nigga with big
It's alright when we step out, dripping like a faucet, we so fly. Bitches run up on us, we them guys. Been in corners, bossing, we so high. It's alright.
Yeah, been in corners like we're supposed to do.
It's alright.
Yeah, and we standing on the top looking over you.
It's alright.
Make sure y'all tune into the E-Weed Media page, goddammit. Like, subscribe, and share this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's E-Weed Media, YouTube, Facebook, all platforms, Instagram, all that shit, man. Shout out to everyone in the motherfucking building. My nigga Gator the Bill. My nigga Big Business in this motherfucker. Yeah, like that. You and I listen to the smooth grooves. I'm finna take off on these niggas for real, ain't no more second guess. Time been wasting and niggas been out here contemplating about which way to go, yeah, I'm going up. I'm never staying down, I'm never being stuck. You see the music, the messages, and the melody. Put you in places on stages that someone never see. I'm talking felonies, ducking fuck niggas.
We in the late night. We in the late night. Holla at us in the late night. Wait.
Come on in.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Late Night Podcast. I'm your host of the most Carolina motherfucking Slimm. That way, not subway, goddammit.
like that.
Hey, man, my boy to the left, who you be?
Hey, man, it's your man QZ, ball buddy from the Berg with the beard. Man. What up?
Yo. Hey, my boy to the right, who you be, my boy?
Boss man with the plan out here.
My guy.
Hey, man, big old shout out to my brother Obi-Wan behind the boards.
Your baby mama favorite baby daddy in the building, man.
Who he is, Q?
Your baby mama favorite baby daddy, man.
God
So
damn.
What she said.
Hey, how you do the kids?
Boy, tell you, no sauce, straight ketchup.
He know what the kids want.
He know what they want, man.
And he gonna bring candy. That man bring me candy. No, but is it candy or is it goddamn NyQuil? Which one?
Melatonin gummy.
Melatonin gummy.
That man with the do-rag.
That man with that do-rag on.
The do-rag daddy.
Do-rag daddy. Boy, they give you a new name, boy. That do-rag daddy, boy. That thing right there might stick.
Yo, man. Listen, man, we ain't been with y'all for a couple weeks, man.
Word.
Our apologies, man. Life has been lifing.
Yeah.
My son has been playing AAU basketball.
Shout out.
No doubt.
He's been running AAU track.
Word.
And so me and my son's mother has been very busy on the weekend, so I couldn't get back here to do this thing, man. But we back here now, so we ain't gonna cry about milk on the ground. God damn it! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, man, we got a very special show for us tonight, man. I know y'all can see, so I'm not gonna trick your eyes.
Oui.
My boy to the left. Who you be, my boy?
Charles Keitt, a.k.a. Knuckles the Martyr, man.
Yeah.
What's going on? Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got the homie Charles Keitt in this
living
motherfucker.
above most expectations. You know what we do.
Yeah.
That boy.
I like that.
Yeah. We got the homie in the building, man. We gonna pick his brain tonight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, let's do it.
But before we do that, we always gotta do what we call a quick mental health check, right?
Yeah.
We gotta check on each other, and we really gotta do that this time because we haven't been,
For a couple
you know what I'm
weeks,
saying, for a couple of weeks seeing each other, man. So, boss, we gonna start with you, man. What's been going on with you, brother?
Oh man, the past couple of weeks, man, been dope. Actually, man, I've been doing a lot of traveling, but man, listen, I had did a workshop I was hosting at Cornell University up there in New York. I was in New York for about a week, about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, man, just building with different folks, man, from different parts of the world about an issue that everybody interested in and ready to take action on is that shit was inspiring. And
If you don't mind, could you elaborate?
I can expound on the workshop. So the workshop was about Southern workers, pretty much, and how different unions across the world can learn from Southern workers and aid and assist Southern workers on getting better pay. Because out of the demographics of the world, you know, we one of the least paid employers or employees in the world. Right. You feel where I'm coming from? And all that's due to systematic racism and Jim Crow and a lot of the political laws they got in place in the South. But yeah, the fact that folks is already aware, but folks at this point is like, what y'all need so we can get right. And there ain't no long-term plans here. We're talking about short-term and long-term goals. So, you know, folks will see some, and that was inspiring. You feel where I'm coming from? And just to see the networks going down. And just left from Atlanta, and we organizing Waffle House workers, so we just did a little action against
Hold on, before you say that, and before you finish your sentence, did you figure out why my patty melt is a different price every time I go there?
Very much so, because Joe Rogers got a thing going on where he Rick shitting, and Joe
Rogers is who for the
that's the CEO.
For the laymen.
For the laymen. That's Joe Rogers or whatever, right? But that and them tariffs and whatnot Trump got going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fuckery going on, and the true story is as a model of what's been already going on in the South that they striving to implement across the world, and everybody, that's why everybody focused on the South. Like, damn, you know what I mean? What's been holding y'all back from overcoming this shit a long time ago, and how can we prevent that shit from spreading across the whole world? Because like I said,
I mean, that's easy. We don't own shit.
We don't own shit, but we do own their source of income.
Right. But
very much so.
But at the end of the day,
they ain't making the money without us putting in the work.
But at the end of the day, boss, it's gonna take people like you to bring that that part of the situation to the forefront, right? Because we are the number one consumers of everything across the United States.
Exactly.
Across, I'm just not the South. Across the United States, we buy everything, right?
Everybody
and so,
money off of.
that needs to be put before anything when it comes down to business and service. And as far as like, you know what I'm saying, how we being treated in business. So, but not to cut your wisdom, but I just had to say that.
No, that's real talk, because the education part is the vital part. Political education and just social education, because even when it comes to finance, not to take this a whole nother rabbit hole, but even when it comes to finances, they don't educate us in public schooling for that. Not only do they not educate us, but the little that they do educate us on, at this point, they're trying to take some of that back.
Right.
Like Oklahoma, they just passed a law in the past couple of months, school board, that they can't speak on George Floyd or Black Lives Matter issue in the whole school. Like that's against the law. So mind you, the power of the school board, if folks didn't understand, is that they can restrict or put your curriculum out there that your kids learn, right? To set them up for whatever future that they plan for them. Like, fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I will say. This is what I will say. And I really don't have a problem with that personally. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't have a problem with that personally, right? Because in a school system setting, they will never teach that correctly, right? As far as like Black History, George Floyd, all of that.
Right.
It will never be taught correctly, right? I think it's our responsibility as parents, right, to make sure that we teach our children in our households exactly what the hell is going on, and then they take that to the schoolhouse in their brain instead of getting taught or fed some improper information, and it being taught the wrong way. So I don't really care too much about that.
You should still yet though, because on top of what you're saying, which is very correct, right? It should still be, well, I'm not going to allow y'all to even have control over some shit I can go take control over simply. It's easy to go take control over the school board.
Right.
Like, they ain't even no hard shit to kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you got folks that's doing it, and true story, not in all cases, but just like DSS, they getting free checks. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they ain't really implementing shit. That's just like South Carolina OSHA. In 5 years, they ain't did but 2 cases.
Right.
You had a whole federal department in 5 years, ain't there but 2 cases. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bitch are getting free checks.
Yeah,
they eating good too.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the whole thing. But not to get into that.
Yeah, I'm about
tonight,
to say that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother thing.
Big shout out to the United States Southern Workers Association.
Union of Southern Service Workers.
Union of Southern Service Workers.
Man, sure holding it down for that.
Big shit.
QZ, what you got going, my boy?
Hey man, just more life, bro. A lot going on. My kiddos is growing up in short. I had some crazy situations going on, man. My guys they growing. I'm gonna leave it at that. But
it's something to dip that nugget.
Hey man, the things is going on. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so it's dope to be a part of an experience. Just kind of seeing them grow and develop, man. So it's always big. Still working. You know what I'm talking about? Like still just kind of trying to keep the main thing, man. Stay focused, man. So that's where we at, man.
Dope shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Keitt, man, what you got going, brother?
Hey, man, first and foremost, man, keeping God first. You know what I'm saying? Keeping God first.
Absolutely.
Family, man, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just taking care of business, man, working on this brand, man, this Lane brand.
What's the brand, man?
Living above most expectations.
You
know what I'm saying? Living above most expectations, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working on right now. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, pushing the agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time, you know, even my mom's like, why you gonna call it lame? Nobody wants to be called lame. Lame is like, you know what I'm saying? But when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Because I rap too, so you know what I'm saying? I'm in tune with who has a voice. Right. But these are the only ones that don't have a voice. Yeah. People that are considered lame. But nevertheless, the people that's considered lame, who were the ones that's considered lame? When we were in school, the people that were considered lame were the main people that's doing their thing right now. These are the people that we working for. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that we working for. You know what I'm saying? These are the squares. You know what I'm saying? And from going through trial and error, man, I realized that, hey, man, I'd rather be where the squares at instead of where all the cool people at. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked up with all the cool people. All the cool people, I'm locked up with them. But the lame was out there slaying. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? Living above most expectation.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a perspective of, you know what I'm saying, just those who felt down and out. Because at the end of the day, even with those of us who was incarcerated, you know what I'm saying? Because when you think about lame, it's really uninformed.
Right.
That's what it means. It means uninformed. Because if you think about it, those who are considered cool, right? Mm-hmm. When you think about what's actually relevant, what's important, they don't know.
But you do know that cool is also an appearance, right?
That's it. That's all it is.
It's just an appearance.
But like I said, you're uninformed. So you're uninformed, like hypothetically speaking. Okay, I can have all the Gucci, Prada, I can have all the designer on, I can have $100 million in my bank account. I got a Rolls Royce and a couple of Rolls Royces in the yard.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? But yet, nevertheless,
it's still an appearance.
It's an appearance. That's all it is. Because you got somebody that probably got a house with a 2-car garage that's sitting on, you know what I mean, sitting on something real, or got
true wealth.
True wealth.
Right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And here it is. I'm just like you said. Got this appearance. So right now, man, it's basically just empowering people, man, to just go to the next level, man. Just go to the next level.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I say living above most expectations. I know, like, why not all expectations? Because you don't live above the expectations you place upon yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when you look in the mirror, that's who you at war with.
Right.
That's who you at war with. You know what I'm saying? So when you say most expectations, you only gonna rise above you only rise to the level you choose to rise above.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So man, listen, man, we're gonna get into it tonight, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. A lot of people know you from the city.
Right.
A lot of people know your story, but it's a lot of people that don't know your story.
Right. Already.
So we're gonna peel the onion a little bit.
Peel the onion a little bit.
We're gonna peel the onion a little bit, man.
No doubt. Now, when you say story, what story are you referring to? It's a whole lot of stories that.
I'm just talking about
what you at it.
I'm talking about your life story.
My life story.
Yeah, your life story, right? Yeah. So backing it up a little bit,
right?
Let the people know where you from. You know, a little bit of your background, bro.
All right, but check it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I moved down here from New York, Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the early 90s. And, you know, let me see where I start, man, because this thing
Gotta start with the hood.
What side of town you from?
Well, I'm Sunnyside, man. Sunnyside, you already know. Okay, there we go. All right. You know what I'm saying? Sunnyside, man. Grew up on Sunnyside, you know. You know what I'm saying? Playing ball, you know what I mean? Got to introduce a little street, you know what I'm saying? You know.
How was your childhood, bro?
My childhood was great, man. Being honest, man. You know me, I had a little issues with my childhood, but for the most part, man, you know, I grew up in a 2-parent home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My pops is a pastor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I grew up in church and stuff like that there, man. But for the most part, you know, we was in the hood, so, you know, being in the hood, you're going to do hood things, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to bump into some hood shit.
Yeah, you're going to either gravitate towards that or you're going to gravitate towards the hood, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. Before you go. Growing up in a 2-parent household, was it a healthy 2-parent household?
Yeah. My pops, y'all remember the food truck? Yeah, the yellow food truck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, business ownership.
Yeah.
And I asked that because of the next question I'm going to ask you.
Most patrons of it.
Yeah, you know, right. You know what I'm saying?
Because just because you grew up in a 2-parent household doesn't mean that your life was perfect.
Emphatically not.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can grow up in an unhealthy 2-parent household and still feel alone.
Being honest, man, when you and I like that, because being honest, what it comes down to, see, we as parents, we have to understand that we have to live in a balance. We have to have a balance.
You have to have a perfect balance.
Even though you are in a 2-parent household, that don't necessarily mean that the balance is there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the child still have to be fed. You know what I'm saying? Certain Jews, they gotta have that certain time. Now, granted, I don't take nothing away from my parents. I love my parents to death. They know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things could have been better, but at the end of the day, parenting is a learning process, man. It's a learning process.
A day-by-day process.
Day-by-day process. Like they say, the first child, they catch hell.
Yeah.
The last one, they get the better end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they don't figure it out by
if you the middle, because if you in the middle, you too young to be the oldest.
Yeah. And I'm a middle child, so I'm suffering from middle child syndrome right now.
So, know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you know, everything is just a matter of perspective, man. Everything's a matter of perspective.
Right, right.
Everything is a matter of perspectives. And like
so growing up in a 2-parent household, you said it was a healthy environment, right?
Yeah, it was a
healthy environment.
For sure.
But for some reason, you wanted to jump off the porch and go in the hood, right?
Because we are responsible for our own decisions.
No. And so we're not gonna blame this on your parents. This is all on you now.
No. It was the right decision. We're responsible. I thank God for my parents, though.
Right.
You want to know why? Because even though I was raised in that environment, they didn't enclose me in it. They didn't force me to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, no, Charles, you can't go outside. No, Charles, you can't. No, what they did. No, because you know how we grew up back in the day.
Yeah.
We was outside. You know what I'm saying? We on the inside.
There wasn't no internet. There wasn't no internet. Wasn't no games and shit like that. We go out the door.
So when I was outside, I was outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame my parents.
Yeah, I can't help what's going on outside.
You know what I'm saying? It was outside. And by the grace of God, me personally, I was built for what was going on outside.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, he's a church boy and I'm trying to do. No, I was leading a lot of stuff that I was doing.
And you probably was kind of really rebelling because of the perception that people had on you.
You know what, man? No. It's everybody else's perception.
That's what I said. The perception that people had on you.
No, but see, I wasn't rebelling because of that. They thought I was rebelling because of that.
Okay.
See, because the whole thing is everybody looks at you like you're supposed to do this.
Oh yeah, I got.
No, I'm messed up too. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I got my own issues. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about?
But their perception would be that
half the time y'all situations are better than mine.
Right.
In shape, form, and fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to my brother Gator, man. He tuned in, man.
Yeah, you might not necessarily have your pops there or whatever the case may be, but for the most part, your situation might be better than mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where people get it wrong at, because they expect just because you're in a 2-parent household that your pops got own a restaurant. Yeah, my pops are struggling. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
And so that's the reason why I said that's the reason why I asked you the question I asked you. I said, did you grow up in a healthy 2-parent house?
Yeah, not.
You know what I'm saying? Because I asked that question because every 2-parent household does not function the same.
Nah.
It doesn't function the same. And even a healthy 2-parent household doesn't function the same, because it's still different things that goes on. Because let me explain something. When I say that, it's because if your pops is running the business, I know your mama is his helpmate.
Yeah,
and they are doing so many things that they can possibly not pay attention to what the hell you doing.
But in all fairness, now it doesn't make it unhealthy either.
No, it doesn't.
So
that's all I'm saying.
He ain't said that.
I didn't say it.
I'm not saying it.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying, like, for some.
Hey, I want to excuse me for cutting you off, but I want to run something back because I kind of said something, and being the fact that when you're on air, I don't want this to go out the wrong way.
Yeah.
I said my pops are struggling. Now, when I say struggling, I mean he was busting his ass to make
the
money.
business.
But if anybody take that out the wrong way, I think that they don't have the proper concept of conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
And they don't know the players. You know what I'm saying? We know the players, so we get it.
Right. Okay, so moving along, right? Moving along. So now so you jumped out the porch about what time? What age? 13?
Oh man, let me see you. I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, I'm gonna just say 13 because we moved down here out about 11. So 13, I was gone.
13, you was out the porch, right?
Yeah, sure.
And so you got involved in various activities,
right,
in the neighborhood,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
And I'm not gonna get on this podcast and act like I don't know of you.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do know of you. We went to school together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We didn't cross paths. Y'all were always the music guys. Yeah. And what's crazy is you guys were always the music guys, and I was never the music guy.
Right.
But I ended up being the music guy.
Right then, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? I ended up being the music guy because because of my life journey. My life journey took me another way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say that y'all dudes were one of the first guys in the city that was putting down music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In our generation, right?
Right.
So let's get into that right quick, right?
Okay.
what got you into the music, man? What gave you the love for the music?
Man, I've been writing since I was a little boy, man. I think my first rhyme I wrote, I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would write lyrics from rappers and just write their lyrics,
Write
and
their
just
lyrics.
learn their lyrics.
right,
And as I keep
remember
spitting their
them.
lyrics,
Yeah, type shit.
you know what I'm saying, I'm developing my own format.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, as the more I develop my own format, I start throwing words and before you know it, I'm rapping now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ambassador Rick. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my first guys that I was rapping with. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he was the first guy that I known that was rapping down here. Besides Taboo, Shorty Black.
Yeah, Black.
Shorty Black, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them
Shorty
guys.
Black.
Yo, listen.
Stafford
Shout
Brown,
out to
you know
Stafford
what I'm
Brown.
saying?
Shout out to Shorty Black. Shout out to all them guys right there.
Malcolm, rest in peace.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because those were the first. Those were the first guys that I knew of.
For sure.
That
for
was
sure.
really trying to put the music shit
No
down.
doubt,
You know
no
what I'm
doubt,
saying?
no doubt.
Call
You
him
know what
out.
I'm
He
saying?
call him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I was just waiting for you to say it.
Yo, come on, man.
I wait for
Come
you
on,
to say
man.
it.
Dope shit.
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah,
boy
you know what I'm
flower.
saying? Yeah, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing now.
And shout out
You know
803
what
too,
I'm
because
saying?
803 came after
Come
them.
on, man.
Yeah, true
Yo,
indeed.
man,
Yeah.
803, Rucker Boy, he doing his thing, man. Yeah, I just heard. Matter of fact, I just hit Rucker Boy on the messenger, man. He let me hear something, sent something to me, man. That joint fire, man. That alcohol joint.
Yeah.
Oh, that joint is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
So,
to
you know what I
Rucker
mean?
Boy.
Shout out to Rucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them boys, PG Raw. I don't really know him like that, but you know what I'm saying?
but they
You know,
doing
their
he
thing.
knows
Yeah,
music,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
they
I'm
right,
saying?
they
Yeah.
on
Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, man.
Fact.
Crazy old Billa got to
Yeah.
shout him out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's
He
the
doing
Brody.
his thing for the city, you know what I'm saying?
That's the
Yeah,
Brody.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, but, yeah, man. So, you know, that's how, you know, when I came down here, they was the first ones that was doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we was back and forth with that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So music shit popping off. Everything is going good. You know what I'm saying? As far as we can see, right? As far as our vision can see.
Right.
On the outside looking in.
Okay.
Not on the inside looking in,
Yeah.
right? And then you came to a crossroad, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like talking about that?
Man, listen, man. Check this out, man. The Bible said, man, that we're overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. You know what I'm saying? So what I've learned is that if I don't put my testimony out there, that's not indication that I overcame anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in order
But I have to say that because I got to respect you and your mind.
for sure, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely respect that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you came to a crossroads where you felt like it was over, right? Or you wanted to end it, right?
It was, yeah. It's crazy because you know, a lot of times when people get to that place in their life where they want to commit suicide, you know what I'm saying? It's based on a circumstance or
A situation,
person
yeah.
or a situation.
Yeah.
With me, it was like I felt like I came to a place like I've known the potential that I had. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Okay.
So it was like, damn, based on the potential that I had and where I'm at now, it's like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to just process like where do I go from here? You know what I'm saying? And at the time, it was like, you know how we are, man. We don't really want to talk to nobody about it. You know what I'm saying? These thoughts,
We don't know how to have them type of conversations.
and not to mention, it's like sometimes, you know, you don't tell me what I need to do. Just listen.
Right.
Just listen. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to be like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Because we as men, when that place of vulnerability, when you come to that place of vulnerability, bro, think of, if we going people, a lot of people look at it as weakness.
Right.
I can't be vulnerable to you. Hell, we can't even be vulnerable to our women most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you're dealing with a situation like that where it could bring you to that place, you know what I'm saying? Who do you really talk to? You know what I'm saying? How many people can actually relate to that? You know what I'm saying? For real, because by the grace of God, being here now, be like, and those who know me, or to talk about it, I would never do that. I love my life too much for that. I love my life too much for that. But hey, man, so how can I talk to you about it?
Right.
How can I talk to you? You can't relate, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can't relate.
You can't relate. How can I talk to you about something like that?
So
You know what I'm saying?
my question is, and I think a lot of other people's question is, what pushed you to that point?
Man, for real, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna call no names.
As you shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But if you watching the podcast, you might know. It was actually protecting somebody else. Cause see, it could have been two ways that would have went down. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? For real. Now it could have went away that would have led me to having life in prison, or me just taking responsibility. Like, you know what? I'm the one with the issue.
Right.
They don't got the issue. I got the issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Know what I'm saying? So it was that. Being honest with you. Know what I'm saying? Without saying too much.
Right.
It was that.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
And you
For
said
real.
enough. You said enough.
Know what I'm saying? God is my witness. That's God on the truth right there.
Right.
For real. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now then, this is the first time I ever said anything about that.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Straight up. Know what I'm saying? For real. So that's what kind of like what pushed me to the edge. Because like, you know what? I'm finna go coaster. I'm coaster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the low, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, it's about to get real. So before I just go crazy and just be somewhere locked up for the rest of my life where I'm gonna regret the decision I'm gonna make. Yeah. You know what?
I'm going to get rid of this shit right now. I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So waking up after you did that.
Yeah.
What was that? What did that feel like?
You know, the first thing I thought about, man, I'm laying in the hospital bed, man. My right side is tied down. I can't move my left side. My right side is tied down in the hospital bed, right? First thing I think about is basketball. Damn, I can't play ball.
Basketball,
because y'all remember, man. You remember how, man? That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, man, I can't play ball. Like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm telling you, man. But for real, man, I thank God for the experience, bro. It's crazy to me, son, man. That turned me into something different, bro.
You grew into another person.
Man, bro. Listen. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess I'm in the hospital. I'm wilding. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared you die to think I'm thugging. I'm still thugging. You know what I'm saying? For real, I got the nurses on deck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in there thugging. I'm in there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Got the other guy pulling me. I'm out there smoking cigarettes. They actually kicked me out the hospital. They kicked me out the hospital, man. I had the nurses that buy me pizza. Got pizza, man. I'm up in there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but you know what I'm saying? And that's what's crazy. But shout out to my man Sean Small, man. Sean came to see me, man.
For sure.
And
shout out to the big homie Sean Small.
When Sean came and saw me, man, first thing I started doing was rapping. Now, granted, I just got shot in the head, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I was rhyming to him, he looking at me like, yo, this nigga still rapping. You know what I'm saying? For real, not to mention, man, you know what I'm saying, the testimony behind it, man, the doctors actually wanted me to down the table. They told my pops, like, they asked my pops, they like, look, man, we can either operate on them or we can just let them down the table.
Yeah, either one.
You know what I'm saying? My pops like, look, man, that's not faith, man. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? I brought him operating on my son, and man, within an hour later, it was like, look, man, your son gonna live. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. I'm here.
You here.
You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Pops.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I say, man, for real, you know, at one time in my life, I was a little ashamed to talk about it, but being to actually say that I overcame that, that's major, man. That's major, man.
That's why that testimony needs
Word
to be
up,
sold.
you know what I'm saying? For real.
So you don't really understand how this is gonna help somebody else, right?
Already.
Hey, man, God willing, that's what it's meant to do.
Yeah, it's really gonna help somebody else that's really suffering from something too. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah, man. But okay, so you get out the hospital, right?
Right.
So you automatically go to thugging?
Man, I never stopped.
He never stopped. That was his whole point.
I never stopped.
I know next time I see him, was in the penitentiary. On the yard show.
Man, listen, bro, I never stopped, man. For real, man. I get out, right? Know what I'm saying? So when I get out the hospital, whatever the case may be, man, I'm chilling for a minute because at the time, bro, listen, I'm partially paralyzed.
Right.
I've never been partially paralyzed before. You know what I'm saying? So my left side is mad weak. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. I gotta learn how to move. I practically had to learn how to use a bathroom. Shout out to my mom, dude. Mom, dude, I love her, man.
Shout out, Mom, dude.
Let me tell you, man, Mom, dude's like, because you know they gave me the little toilet pan joint, right? So Mom dude like, look, Charles, if you gonna use that, you gonna clean it.
Straight up.
Cause
I ain't cleaning your shit, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? So mom's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna use that, you gonna have to clean that.
Yeah.
So it's easy. If you know what I know, I lean up against that wall and get onto the barrel. That's what I had to do. Mom dudes ain't holding. She ain't play that.
Yeah,
bro.
she ain't give you no crutch.
No
crutches.
None of that. Man, I love my mom for that.
Yeah.
Word, man. Mom dudes like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So before you know it, I start getting stronger. Oh man, started getting stronger. Before you know it, I'm back outside. I'm back outside. But at the same time, man, I thank God for the experience because simple fact is what I had to learn, even going back outside. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn my capabilities. I had to learn my limits.
Yeah, your limits.
You know what I'm saying? Because I went out there like I used to be. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm ready to smack something up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I realized that no, Charles, you can't
do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, in experience in regard to the street was the fact that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't like to talk like this, but being honest, man, when back before that happened, man, people knew I was serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was serious, like for real. You know what I'm saying? So when I in this state right here, it was like now people take me for a joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not physically able no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now
and so you felt like you had to prove yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like you know what I'm saying? You know, I took a few losses. So in me taking the losses, but the best thing that happened though was that prison sentence. That was the best thing in the world.
And let's talk about the prison sentence. You got locked up for what was you sentenced to?
I got locked up for robberies. Well, it's really for a probation violation, but for some robberies that I committed when I was in high school and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so I went to Edge originally. That's what me and bro, you know what I'm saying? We did some time together, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I learned myself. That's where I developed my self-esteem again. That's when I started getting back to Charles. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got back to writing rhymes and, you know what I'm saying, I actually did my thing on it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? So what happened was, I'm getting out the shower one day. I tell my wife this all the time. I'm getting out the shower one day, and I look in the mirror, right? And I look in the mirror, man, my chest was mad flat. It was flat, right? I said, oh, no, it's no way I'm going home looking like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, man, I'm doing push-ups, man. I'm doing pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So before you know it, I'm back. I'm writing again. You know what I'm saying? Start hustling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm doing my thing. I actually caught more time in prison. Word up. I'm talking about that's how I was, but, you know, that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up catching a little weed charge in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got out. And I got out. I had a perspective now. Now when I get back on the street,
you got something to do.
Yeah, let's get this money. Let's run it up. You know what I'm saying?
Get it right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got all the skills you need.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know, but nevertheless, man, you know, I got out, got caught up again. This time with the feds. You know what I'm saying? That was a blessing also. You know what I'm saying? Because from that point on, that's when I started walking with the Lord and developing a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I threw my hands up, man. All right, Lord, I'm done. And, you know, did the bid and did the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I grew. It was a constant growing process, a constant learning process, man, the whole entire time, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting the clemency in 2016. You know what I'm saying? And got a clemency, man. Here I am, man. Like right now, I just got off of paperwork Friday. Friday, man. I'm a free man. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're a free human.
Free man. Matter of fact, that coincides with my name. Like my name is Charles. Charles is a German name means free man.
Yeah.
Word up, know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
do that.
yeah.
Dope shit, man. Dope shit, man.
That's what it is. So now my quest for life in life is freedom. Point blank freedom. Financial freedom.
All that.
Freedom, straight freedom, bro. That's it.
Hey, man, listen.
Word up.
Listen, I'm gonna give you flowers right now because you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
But I also see you still trying to be a better person, man. You my Facebook friend.
Right,
I see you on there working out, doing your push-ups, all that shit.
Exactly.
And you really deserve those flowers, bro, because mindset is everything.
For sure.
I mean, that's everything, right?
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck how much physical strength you have. If your mind ain't right, your body will not follow.
Exactly. Word.
You get what I'm saying?
And your soul gonna need both of those.
And your soul gonna need both of them, man.
Right.
Yeah. So,
quick question, right? So like, and because it's crazy, you referenced it earlier. You was like, it's like, it's almost damn near an exchange. It's like as you got stronger and closer. Well, first let me ask the question. Your relationship with God obviously has always been there. You know what I mean? Based on your root and your upbringing.
Right, for sure, exactly.
But you said something changed.
Right.
Obviously, once you caught fair time, you got a stronger relationship with God.
Well, what it was, man, it was a devotion.
Okay, right.
Devotion.
Gotcha. Okay, right.
Having to live in a devoted life. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, a lot of us, man, for the majority of us, have a relationship with God in some shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
But that don't necessarily mean you're devoted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I became devoted.
You became devoted.
You know what I'm saying? To my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So, by me being devoted, I reap the benefits of it. To actually know that God is who He say He is, and He's a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. You understand what I'm saying?
So after you did that,
Right.
well, first of all, is your father still living?
Of course, man.
Right.
Of course. By the grace of God, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
So how is y'all relationship now?
Man, I was at me and Pops watched the game today, man. Man, I'm always over there, man. Me and Pops watched the game today, man. My Pop, I was with church with him today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Him and Mom Dukes, man.
Dope.
Man, yo, man.
Dope.
Honor your father and your mother that your days may be longer
Yeah.
upon the land of which the Lord thy God giveth you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Bible said that, man. And Reverend Priester said this last week that he said it would be well with you. It would be well with you, man.
Dope shit.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be well with you. So
Dope
at the
shit,
end of the
man.
day, that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, living above most expectation, man. That's the only way to do it.
So before we get out of here, let's talk about that.
Yes, sir.
Already.
You trying to start? Well, not trying to. You have started.
Yeah. It's right now, it's a perspective to start off with. It's a perspective. It's a movement. And we move merch too. We doing merch too. Like this is a hat right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tees.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Word up.
Already.
Tees and Threads, man. Shout out to Tees and Threads, man. You know what I'm saying? My man Troy, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, so we gonna be doing merch. We this thing is real, man. We going all the way with this.
So listen,
all
man.
the way with this, bro.
Let me tell you this right here. When y'all get that shit together, brother, the first stop you got to come to is where?
Man, you already know. You already know, man. Home is gonna be set straight. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You gonna make sure the house is straight, bro.
Yeah, okay.
You already know that.
I'm just letting you know now, because you know the
Man,
doors
this
is
is my
open
word,
over.
bro.
Yeah,
This is
doors
my
is
word,
over
man.
there.
This is my
Doors
word.
up over
For
here,
real, man. You ain't gotta worry about that, bro.
Gotta
Yeah,
make sure
dope
that's
shit, man.
economic development. We gotta make sure each other get pushed out. That's
Exactly.
all.
Exactly.
Make sure
Yeah,
folks
right.
know what that is.
Word.
And they getting the taste of that already, because I ain't gonna lie, it's a dope concept.
Yeah.
Like
It
you
is.
said, at first when you hear it, but when you break it down, it's like, yo, for real.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Because
That's
at the end of the day, everybody lame to a degree.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
son,
saying?
I know I am.
You lame to
Yeah,
something.
something.
Yeah.
Right. It's something you can learn. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. You know, it entails so much, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It entails inspiration. It entails humility. It entails everything that we need as human beings, man, to make it, man, to function, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we would look at each other in a judgmental fashion. You know what I'm saying? We removing all that. You know what I'm saying? This is how we grow together, man. We got to remove all that. We got to get rid of all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's what we doing, bro.
Dope shit, man.
That's what we doing. Know
Hey
what
man,
I'm
so
saying?
listen, before we wrap this show up, man, we usually do this thing we call Check Thy Neighbor.
You start checking out.
Which really ain't the thing that we really call it. We really never branded it, nothing.
Yeah,
we still
But we do.
check my neighbor.
It's a post mental health.
Right.
What you got going on? We got.
Yeah, boss, what you got going on next week, man?
Next week, actually going to on the Freedom Ride, man.
Is that like a trail ride?
Hey, listen, I said the same thing because the first thing I heard when folks start organizing this is due to some folks getting locked up with the ICE whole thing.
Oh, okay,
yeah, so you got regular citizens getting locked up for it, and they getting locked up because they speaking about out against other issues. Like one guy out there in New York. When I was in New York, the students out there, we good, you know what I mean? But a lot of them got locked up, you know what I'm saying? But within some of these speak outs, is one guy that got there, and I don't want to mess his name up, so I ain't even gonna say it. But they locked him up because he was speaking out against Palestine. Some of the students, you know,
I think that hit the news. I think.
Yeah, you feel where I'm coming from. So him and some other colleagues, just from networking, you know what I'm saying, we done ran across, starting to get snatched up. You feel where I'm coming from? So folks done came together and said, we're gonna put together some kind of freedom ride that's gonna start from New York and come all the way down. So different stops with buses. And we're going to head all the way down to the national ICE headquarters in Louisiana and do a massive protest out there. So that's what's about to happen this week.
So do I need to put some money to the side?
Nah, I got the lawyers on deck. Listen, hey, on the end of the day, though, it's one of them things that I can't put out there because as many people want to go, we trying to make arrangements for them to be able to go. So if it's something folks interested in, man, just inbox me, man. I'll line you up, man, to get on that bus. We're going to fly back, though, I'm going to tell you that.
QZ, what you got going next week?
Look, man, more work right at it, man. QUEZEE Perspective Intro is available on all streaming platforms. Y'all check it out, man. Second Perspective coming very soon. I'm trying to put something pretty. I'm putting something pretty smooth together for the birthday. The birthday bash will be going down. So we're gonna try to make this thing pretty smooth, man. You know what I mean? So June 14th coming very soon. We're gonna try to put something together, man, and have a showcase available.
A Diddy party?
So not at all. I'm gonna just look over this way right here. You dig what I'm talking about? Because the energy just shifted in the room. So I just got down, look over there and holler at bro. No, seriously, man. Man, we just still working, bro. So man, man, trying to stay in the middle of the lane, man. Keep blinders on, bro, and work. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. You know, I really got a problem with the fact that Cassie said Diddy took the man nut and put on his nipples, man.
Hey, man, listen.
I don't even want to hear nothing.
I really got a problem with that, but that's for next week's show, okay? That's for next week's show. We're not going to talk about that tonight. But that does not resonate with anything.
You know what I'm
talk about it next week. We don't want no parts of
that I belong to.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's nasty.
Write that shit up, baby.
Word.
Yo, Charles, what you got going on next week, man? These niggas is wild.
Man, still grinding, man. Still grinding, man. That's all, man.
That part.
Absolutely.
Grinding, man. That's all we doing, bro.
Oh, really?
Grinding, man. Pushing this movement. You know what I'm saying? Getting it going, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Living above most expectations.
Living above most expectations.
I fucks with.
Dope shit. Dope shit, man.
Sure.
And as far as me, man, I got a new boss.
Ooh.
And tomorrow is the first day that we're gonna work together.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
He ain't working, boss.
He ain't working, boss.
I met him. He's a black dude.
Dope.
That can be not dope sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I'll say y'all.
but we gonna figure it out.
Right. All right.
But other than that, man, it's still, man, you know, family over everything.
Already.
Sure.
Always family over everything.
Yes,
my son is doing very good in school and doing very good in sports. So
No doubt.
Shout out.
we tackling that situation as it comes, and we are we spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
I bet.
But you can't complain about spilt milk, the milk on the ground. I'm just so
return on your investment.
But listen, I'm so glad that I'm in a position
To do
that I
that.
can afford it.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different thing. Shout out to all the AAU moms, AAU dads that have to travel every weekend.
Absolutely.
That don't have it, man. But listen, bro, for me it's a good thing. But other than that, man, I don't got nothing to complain about, man. I thank God for life. I thank God for just letting me stay here.
gratitude.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gratitude is always the attitude, man.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't got nothing to complain about. It's all good over here.
Good shit, bro.
But listen, man, Charles Keitt, man, thank you for pulling up on us tonight, brother.
No doubt.
I feel like your testimony was very inspiring to me,
Absolutely. Me as
and I feel like the viewers
well. Amazing.
very satisfied with what they
The
heard.
message definitely needed to be heard.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, if you feel like, or if you think that you have an ability to do a speaking engagement at any school or whatever, I think you might want to do that.
Oh man, one thing
Because I
about
think you're a very great speaker.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think you might want to invest yourself into that.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm open to it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it's for somebody else. It ain't even for me.
No,
You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's not even for me. So, you know what I'm saying? God allowed me to live through it so that somebody else don't have to go through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody that feel like that somewhere.
Right.
know what
And
I'm
you can be the goddamn door stopper for that whole shit.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Dope shit, man.
No doubt.
But listen, man, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Oh man, Knuckles the Martyr, man. Knuckles the Martyr on Instagram, Charles Keitt, Facebook. With Charles Keitt. Lane on TikTok, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I'm getting myself out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't all the way out there like that yet, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? We grinding, like I say. You know what I'm saying? We grinding. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean?
Dope, man.
Straight up. Got some music coming too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shorty Black, 803, all them boys, man. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's I kind of keep that on, because when it comes, it's going to come. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Really. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't lost a step now.
We already know.
Oh, you still got it.
Yeah, I ain't lost a step.
Hey, you ain't a good speaker for nothing. You know how to play with the world.
Right.
You know how to deliver.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
shit,
For real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, be on the lookout for that.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got something, nigga?
Finalizing my designs on the new do-rags.
That man got
This nigga is the first do-rag model I ever
That's a
met.
whole fact.
Oh, yeah.
This man
No
got
question.
That nigga is a do-rag model on third shift, though.
already
third
new
shift,
do-rag
right?
with
He got
an
no
auto
do-rag.
ventilation system in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, already.
And he take his picture behind the kid.
That's over here behind the kid. That's where you get all the photo work from. Already. Between the keg and mess all day.
Hey, but listen, man, I think y'all opportunity to the late night
Already. Already.
This is behind the cage. Why they need the ambiance?
Already.
But when you take the picture, you call yourself Thug Nasty.
Thug nasty. Thug nasty.
Take Jack.
Hey, but anyway, man, we appreciate the opportunity. For tuning into the Late Night Podcast, man. I'm your host of the most Carolina motherfucking Slimm. My boy to the right, who you be?
Man, I'll be Boss Man, the man with the plaid out here.
My boy to the left, who you be?
Hey, man, it's your man QZ Ball Buddy from the Bird with the Beard, bro.
My boy to the left, who you be, my
Charles
boy?
Keitt, a.k.a. Knuckles the Martyr, lame, living above most expectations. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, shout out to my brother Obi, man. We out, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, business, you got me on? Business, you got me on? Ready to go? Ready to go?
It's all about stick and move. Can't wear other niggas' shoes. Making decisions, precision. It's all about power move. Lay low and stack your bread. Fuck what them niggas said. They out here broken, disgusted. Them busters broke as hell. It's all about having things. Ain't all about diamond rings. Take care of your people, my nigga. Make sure your family straight. Grinding and shining, nigga. That's part of the game. Shining by yourself, the nigga, your bitch ass lame. This ain't no fun out here balling by yourself. You end up getting all the calls called by the real. The only one to blame in the game is yourself. Now nigga on the bench looking sick, needing help.
Now was it worth the power and numbers, nigga? The world is yours, so put your niggas on the floor.
And boy, I bet you, everything you want is in your hand. So your homie gon' take a stand. Still wanna be the man. I'm just a struggling nigga out here dubbing. I'm just living my life. I'm just living my life. And if you ain't my grinding, shining, nigga, kill mine, then you ain't doing it right. See, when you on your grind, you don't got time for all that petty shit. You living your life. I'm just living my life. So tighten up your game, stay fuck on them, say in your name, make sure you doing it right. Make sure you doing it right. Make sure you doing it right.
Big shit, man.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to thank everybody for supporting the Late Night Podcast, man.
Yeah, big shit. Man.
Hey, give them a round of applause. That
Big
at
shit
least.
already, man. Damn
You know what I'm saying?
Even if your teeth is tote.
Even if you got the base yellow teeth, man. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. All the niggas that don't wear the deodorant that watch this shit, man. Thank y'all, man.
We got some shirts.
Yeah, man.
We got some shirts. We got some shirts.
You know, all the dirt. Hey, listen, man. I'm shouting out all the dirty dick niggas that watch this shit, man. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? All the women right here that sell their food stamps that watch this, man. Thank you, homie.
Shout out to Zee.
Hey, guess what? If you want somebody to buy them, hey, get the inbox. Let me buy a food stamp. But anyway, man.
Disclaimer.
Hey, message.